What's up, everybody? Intense Investor here, coming at you again. I want to talk a little bit about the GPS Forex 3 EA bot. That's an expert advisor. It's a bot that'll trade for you on the Forex market. Sorry. But I've been doing a demo account for the past month or so, and I've had some pretty dang good results. I'm using some settings that I got from TradeWise. He's another YouTuber and also has a web page. That's where I actually found him and first found out about the GPS 3 Forex robot. Or I don't know if I said that right. I think it's GPS Forex 3 robot. I guess however you want to say it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But I've been getting some really good results. I've been running it on a separate laptop, so I took some screenshots and everything and emailed them to myself so I could show you guys the results from the demo account. I'm gonna try to make this video shorter. Sometimes I can get a little long-winded, but yeah, it ran great. I ran it on the laptop for over a month. I think I started it around the end of August 25th or so, and you can see each time it made a profit. There was one time it had a lot of drawdown. I mean, it lost about $8,000, and then it did a reverse on the market and was able to make a lot of that back. And that's how they've built the robot, where if it does lose, it'll do a reverse buy and it'll make the money back. And then it did another small buy and actually made a profit. And it was all within like 1 or 2 days. So that was kind of cool, just seeing it actually do that. It was a $100,000 demo account that I was running this thing on, so it had a lot of money, capital to play with. And this is just paper money. I'm using it on FX Choice, which I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. That's the broker, FX broker, Forex broker that they recommend you use the bot on. I think TradeWise, he uses FX Primus. He's in Britain. I think the US FX Choice is is the correct option that the makers of the GPS robot recommend. One other thing, I appreciate you guys supporting me and my channel. I started it about a month and a half, 2 months ago. It's been a lot of work, but I've published 10 videos in the last 30 days, 25 videos total already, and I keep seeing my views go up every day, and it just takes time. But thanks for supporting me, and subscribe and like my channel. I'm going to keep updating these programs I'm a part of. I'm in crypto, I'm in stock market, and Forex, so I play around with a little bit of everything. I don't want to be closed-minded and just invest in one thing. I kind of like to play around with a lot of little things, or and just see how they work, and if they're really good, I'll put more money in them and invest in them. But let's get on to the GPS robot part of it. So if you go to the Forex Peace Army website, of course everybody's going to look for reviews on how good an EA bot is, or how good it trades. Well, that's one thing you can check at this website. That's forexpeacearmy.com, and you can see below, there's lots of good reviews on it. You might find one every now and then, but here's some guys with their options that they have on. I think see, there's a lot of 5 stars. I mean, it didn't lose me any money, even though it was fake money and $100,000. I mean, my account balance, it was up around $104,000, so it made like over $4,000 in a month off of $100,000, which is great. But you can see how good the reviews are here. That's all I'm really going to talk about that. I just wanted you to see for yourself. And then when you go to the main website here, I'm going to also put my link here in the description for the GPS Forex Robot 3, so you can also download it yourself if you want to. He's got a little video just talking about how he has been running it, you know, since like 2012. I think he put $100,000 in an account, and you know, now it's up to like 600,000 something. But you know, it gives you an idea of how powerful this program is. It's really, really powerful. It is $149, but that's a one-time fee. So I mean, if you're trading relatively, I mean, even a couple $1,000s, you'll probably make that back in a month, or even quicker than that. You know, just depends on what trades it sees. This is the guy here that invented it. His name is Mark Larson. He also has several sites and blogs such as Forex EA Lab, Forex Tester, Forex System Reviews, and a free trading course called secrets.bz, or BZ, I mean. Getting tongue twisted here today. Dang. Trying to get used to being a YouTuber. So, you know, like he says, and this is pretty much true, like 96% of people who start trading fail on the Forex market. And you know what? It's not your fault. You're just an unlucky number. I mean, you're competing against banks. I mean, big corporations that got a lot of money, and you know, decades and decades of experience. So it's good to have a guy that created something like this that knows a lot about Forex trading, to have him on your side. Alright guys, so let's pull up some screenshots here that I was taking on the bot during the documentation phase. So this is from September 21st, and again, this was running on my laptop. It runs on the FX Choice MT4 terminal. This is like a terminal you can run a Expert Advisor, see on the left over here. So you download this MT4 terminal onto your desktop, you install it, but you'll get something that kind of looks like this right here. You know, just a basic setup. But so then you gotta click on each one of these to actually install the Expert Advisor. And then when you get the Expert Advisor downloaded from the website, after you click on my referral link, and if you want to buy it, download it to your files, your computer files, wherever they're at, you know, and then you'll come in here and you'll install those into these directories. So here's some that are already in here: Expert MACD, Expert Mama. But yeah, you can get those installed inside this folder right here, and then you can use them for yourself. But anyway, so here was around September 21st. You can see it puts a little blue arrow here whenever it goes to buy or enter into the market as a buy. And these -6s over here on August 24th, that's where I was just kind of fooling around with it, and I didn't really know what I was doing yet. And I actually got a little frustrated with it because it wasn't doing anything, right? So I was like, I guess I'm just going to leave this thing by itself, see if it'll do its thing, because I already had all these installed, the Expert Advisors, and then I also had, you know, this up, and I had my receipt in there where I paid for it, my email, name, everything, and it looked like it was running, but it wouldn't do anything. So I got a little frustrated with it, and so I just left it alone on my laptop. I got a desktop computer and a laptop, so I just let it run on my laptop. And sure enough, on 25th of August, you know, it bought and sold $753, and 2 days later $374. You know, then go to September 1st, $92, September 3rd, $93, the 8th, $298, the 10th, $265. Then you get to the 15th, there was a big one there, 2,117. It won pretty good on that one. So, I mean, this is on a fake $100,000 demo account. I just want to stress that. This is a demo account. You can see it right here, account type, demo. So then on the 17th September, I had another trade for $437. So see, then you can see, okay. So after that $437 trade, I noticed it bought and then it lost like $8,000, and I was like, here we go, it's gonna mess up. I know it is. But then it reversed and it made a profit of $7,745. So that's what he means with his program. Where am I at up here? I remember seeing it. Okay, so I had to find this on their webpage. When you go to the GPSForexRobot.com site, if you scroll down, you know, it talks about 98% of the cases it is right, and 2% of the cases when it is wrong, they've added a great reverse strategy inside, which instantly opens a trade in the opposite direction and covers the small loss. And I believe that's what it did right here, where it lost 8,000. It automatically opened a trade in the opposite direction to cover that. And then it did another one the next day of 500 to get back positive profit. Then on the 29th, 5 days later, now you got to give it some time, okay? It made a profit of $1,054, and then it made a small profit on the 1st. I think that is all it has did since then. I still have it running on my laptop. I just wanted to keep seeing kind of, you know, what it would do. So when you get to the settings, when you go to tools up here, go to options, make sure you're allowing automated trading, allow DLL imports, and it's okay. I know it says potentially dangerous, but just go ahead and allow it. And then you also want to go, hold on a second. So what you want to do after the expert advisor is loaded, empty your MT4 and you've an MT4 terminal and you've attached it to your chart, you want to right click on the chart, go to expert advisors, properties, and then you can adjust all the settings. This is where you put your email in, the CB receipt where you bought it, which I'm going to blur that out so nobody don't try to take my receipt number and use it in their own GPS Forex 3 robot. But some of these, like use it's like an auto analysis, will be set to false. Well, actually auto analysis is on true, but this I think that automatically adjusts your lot size based on the amount of capital you have in your account. I think that's set to false when you first load it, so you need to set that to true, auto analysis to true, stealth mode to true, use trailing stop to true. See, they're all pretty much true. There's a couple down here at the end, just leave that on what it is, don't mess with that, like the comments and stuff. But this right here, if you match exactly what I got here, you can have the same results I got over here on the right column, which is $4,300 profit in a month from a $100,000 account. And it's awesome. I mean, it works really good and everything. I've enjoyed using it and learning how to use it and set it up. But let me show you on the website where the instructions are about how to set it up inside the terminal and everything. Alright, so This is from the main GPS Forex robot page. They have verified results where they deposited $100,000 on May 21st, 2012. Current balance is more than $600,000. And as you can see, it's just a nice, even, consistent gain all the way up the chart. So, and this is the broker, same one I'm using too, with a demo account for it's FX Choice. But you can see here, this is the GPS forexrobot.com. It shows you what to do and how to install MT4 terminal. You know, you can view you know, all the trades, everything like that they got on FX Choice. It's actually over here. You can see my FX book. If you make an account and you click on their link in the GPS Forex website, well, heck, you don't even got to make an account. You can just click on that link that I just clicked on. You can see where the deposit was $100,000 and now it's up, profits $547,000 and the balance is $647,000. You can go through year by year, see the percentage of profit they've made every single month. I mean, if you're making 1% on $500,000, that's pretty dang good profit. Here, if you go to history, you can see, let's see, on August 13th, had a sell, then it waited all the way to August 27th before it had another one. And then it waited all the way to September 24th to have another one. But these are big. I mean, they're like $1,900, $1,200. So, I mean, a couple times a month, you're adding like a couple $1,000s to this account. So, it's going to grow pretty easy over time. This is that same scenario I had. See, on the 16th, it actually lost $50,000. Then on the just turning right around, it did a reversal and it actually made $59,000. So it corrected itself. If you look here, these are some other accounts they have running. One's $250, one's like a $1 million. I think they have a $1,000 account, but you can click on any of these. Shows you the leverage, 200 leverage, 200 times leverage, all automated. But you can look on my FX book and you can always see like reviews of expert advisors. Like here's some different ones here, like Forex Climber. You can check out you know, people giving them reviews on how they liked them or didn't like them, things of that nature. Here on the GPS Forex Robot website, you can see where they've performed back testing. Like here, it almost won 90% of trades with a profit. Very high profit factor. That was 2007 to 2020 on the Euro USD. You know, mine seems to always trade on the Euro USD pair. It don't ever trade on any of these other pairs, but it looks like it's did pretty good on mostly all of them. But there's a lot of information on this website, and once you buy this, you know, it's automatically updated, because when you buy it, there's a license number, receipt number you actually have to put in on their website to make everything work and sync up right. But after you do that and put that receipt number you know, into the expert advisor that you got attached to the chart here, once you get all that in and it's entered, then it'll fire up and you'll see this list right here that it's working. And you'll see this little happy face here. That's how you know everything is also working. If it's a little frowny face, it's not working. And you want to make sure you click auto trading on the MT4 terminal. to make sure that's working. Farther down on their site, you can see where they were advertising the Forex EA lab earlier. This is a live real money account. They started at $8,000. Gain last month was 268%. So the balance is now $1,907,000. That's crazy. So they started at April 15th, 2010, and it was updated September 2nd. This is through Alpari NZ Limited. Yeah, that's just ridiculous though. But that thing's also trading, looks like a couple times a day. But look at the gain. I mean, it's just a nice steady gain. Nothing really bumpy or anything. It's just pretty amazing to me how it can do that. You know, if it buys and then the market drops, it can reverse and earn the money back through a reverse sell, and then it'll make another buy when the market picks up and sell again to make, you know, if it did lose a little bit, it'll make it back. But you can see in here, you can see where it lost, then it gained back most of it. It lost, gained back. Yeah, sometimes it don't gain back exactly everything, but it'll gain back like 95 to 99% of what it lost. So that's a pretty nice feature they got built in, that they can do that reversal, you know, when you lose money like that, and make your money back. And like I mentioned, the license for this is good. I mean, it's for a forever license, so you know that includes all updates, everything, and there's a 60-day money back guarantee. I'm going to put a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing it. Yeah, you can click on my link that way to buy it. But it's a great robot EA advisor. I'd highly recommend it, especially if you're new to this like I was and just trying to get started. You want something that's going to be reliable and not lose your money in the market, because you can lose it really quick. But this robot takes a lot of the guesswork out of it for you, and allows you to have a little bit of peace of mind and do some other things besides just sitting in front of the computer all the time. But great product, highly recommend it. Alright, so here we are at the FX Choice website. You're going to want to register here. You can either open a free live account or a demo account. I'm using a demo account right now, just to, you know, like I've been showing you, to test this GPS robot. I put $100,000 in it. You know, I could have did like 1,000 or 10,000, but I just thought I'd go ahead and go big or go home, right? You know, it just tells you a little bit about FX Choice on here. You can look at it for yourself. FX Choice is really good. Them and FX Primus, some of those are the ones that are recommended. Actually, FX Choice is the only one recommended for the GPS Forex 3 robot. So I'm going to log in. So as you can see, you have this dashboard on the left. You know, you can go to your profile, account, deposit, go to accounts. I haven't put any money in my live account yet because I'm still running the demo, but the demo started with $100,000, ended up at $104,300. You want to click on this open demo account, and it's going to ask you. MT4 Pro, they do take commissions. I noticed they're usually about $71 on a $100,000 account. I think it's like $3.99 per $100,000 or something like that. But I think the spreads are a lot tighter on the MT4 Pro versus the Classic, and I think they give you more pairs and options to trade. So I'm going to look into that a little more before I actually fund my live account, just to make sure, because I did pick MT4 Pro, and I think a lot of people use the Pro account you know, it might be a better option with the tighter spreads and everything. Might just work out better. I think they might recommend the expert advisors to use the pro account with the tighter spreads versus the classic. But that's a good question about that one. I have did some research on it, but I really didn't figure out, you know, why people might like one or the other. But you know, it might be better if you're just getting started, like just trading by yourself without the robot, just to use the classic, and then maybe the EAs work better with the pro account. But you know, you're going to want to click on one of those, pick your currency, you know, your leverage, initial deposit, password, you know, those kind of things. And then you hit, you know, open account. Then you go back here. Okay, so when you get back to the MT4 terminal, you're going to click on File in the top left corner. Then you're going to go down to Open an Account. So if FX Choice ain't on here, you're going to type it into the search bar. So I'm going to click Next on FX Choice. Open a demo account to trade virtual money without risk, or you can log in and with your password to FX Choice there. I'll just click this one. This is where you put your info in right here. It's already on FX Choice, the MT4 Trader, when you download it. If you download it from FX Choice, just make sure you download it, you know, from there. And that's pretty much all you got to do to get this thing running. You know, if you want to open up a real account, you know, you can do that too. One other cool thing here, when you're on the FX Choice website, you can go to, let's see, I think it's Services, and then you can go to the web terminal at MetaTrader 4. You can click on that. You can log in, password. You know, if you're doing the demo, pick the demo server, live, and then you can pull this up inside the browser instead of having to have it on your desktop right here. But you know, there's other ways to run this MT4 terminal. Instead of just having it on your desktop, you could have it on a, I think it's like a virtual private server, a VPS. That's what a lot of people do, so they're not leaving their laptop running all the time. Or if you have a power outage, you know, and you got a buy open, it could cost you a lot of money. So especially if you're trading a large account, you know, you're probably going to want to set that up on a VPS. Yeah, FX Choice, I think if you got over 3,000 in the account, you know, they'll give you the free VPS. And if you're trading so many lots per month. But all in all, really impressed with the robot. I hope I helped you out a little bit and didn't confuse you any more than you already were. But you know, lots of good options out there, but I think GPS robot, Forex 3 robots, probably the best option, especially if you're new to all this. It's really flexible, and it can earn you good money. You know, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything, but it can definitely earn you some money, and it'll compound over time if you just let it. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to update some more when I set up my live account, and I'm planning on setting that up on a VPS, virtual private server, on FX Choice. You know, it's probably better just to use one with the actual broker. Whenever I set that up, I'll make another video about it and show how I did that, and I'll also kind of walk back through the MT4 install, you know, on the Windows PC, and then getting your account synced up with that, so it links up. And then I kind of touched on installing the GPS robot, the EA, into the terminal today, and those kind of things. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Just wanted to share those demo results, and they were good and everything. But I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You all have a good evening. Thanks. Bye.